Okay, we're going to look today at 3 different errors that students make over and over. And I'm trying something new to try to help people to be able to do this correctly. And so our first error is the correct use of quotation marks, especially at the end of a sentence. So often students will do this. Here's the sentence. We should be able to tell if this is a fact or an opinion. The sentence ends with a quotation mark, and then they put the period after the quotation mark. So the correct formation is to put the period inside the quotation mark, or an exclamation point, or a question. All of that goes inside the quotation mark. The only exception to this is when you are quoting someone and then citing them. So if you look at this sentence, we have an introduction to the sentence, we have a quote, the quote ends, but the sentence doesn't end because we now have the citation, which is the author's names, the year of publication, and a page, and then the end of that citation, and after that comes a period. So here the period goes inside, here the period goes at the literal end of the sentence. Okay, now the next one is apostrophes. So I have several sentences here. I'll just number them as we go. So sentence number 1, because he has the reader's attention. Now this sentence does need an apostrophe because something belongs to the reader or the readers. Let's say it is just one reader, and so we're going to put the apostrophe there. If the sentence was referring to multiple readers, then the apostrophe would go after the S. Okay, sentence 2. The lessons and activities will be designed using the theories of constructivism. So there's 3 different places where you could possibly put an apostrophe here. However, none of these places does anything belong to it. Nothing belongs to the lessons, nothing belongs to the activities, and nothing belongs to the theories. So we do not have any apostrophes in this sentence. I know that this is very rudimentary for many of you, so bear with me. We will get through it. Here we have the next sentence. She describes students' ability to make connections between what they already know and what they learn. Let's say we should put a "the" here. She describes the student's ability to make connections. Okay, in this case, the ability belongs to the students. And again, this could be one student or it could be multiple students. So I'm not sure what is being referred to here. So we're going to say, because it just says ability, we're going to talk about one student and we're going to put an apostrophe there. She describes the student's ability. And here, number 4, we have students again. The student's comprehension will mostly be assessed through observation. So let's assume here that this comprehension is going to be assessed for all of the students in a class. So we're going to put the apostrophe after the S to indicate that it's multiple students. And finally, we have one more. I set my books on that girl's desk. Okay, books has a S, but it does not refer to anything that belongs to the books. However, something does belong to the girl. It is the girl's desk, so there's an apostrophe here. Okay, the third area is book titles. And what I'm going to show you here is done correctly, and I'm going to explain why. So we have the book title, Hannah's Suitcase, is a trade book that connects literacy to social studies content. So Hannah's Suitcase is the title of a book, and as we learned when we were in grade school, whenever you have a title, you capitalize all of the important words. and we learn to underline or to italicize. So what we're going to do in this case is we're going to italicize, and that's already been done. So this is absolutely correct right here. Okay, now we have the next one. I have chosen to teach a 4th grade unit plan using the book Judy Moody Saves the World by Megan McDonald. Now, this is an unusual situation because it has punctuation in the title, and so we do not capitalize the next word. All of these words are capitalized except for the, and it's all italicized. Now, when we go to APA format, we have the author, the date, a period, the title of the book. Here it looks exactly like what we have within the text. However, in an APA format, the title, you only capitalize the, I'm going to write them down, the first word, after a colon, and all proper nouns. So in this case, Hannah's suitcase, we would not capitalize suitcase because it's none of these 3 areas. Okay? And then all of this is the, oh, actually, I think that was supposed to be, this is the city and this is the place of publication. Okay. And finally, we have Judy Moody Saves the World. So again, up here we capitalize everything. Down here we capitalize the first word and all proper nouns, but not saves or world. Okay? The city and the place of publication. Okay, those 3 things will be things that I will be looking for in your paper, all of the papers that you do this semester. If you are making errors in these 3 areas, there will be points deducted from your work. And the expectation is that you will be able to do this correctly. And if you are having problems with it, I would love to sit with you and help you work through it. So good luck, and let's avoid Dr. Smith's usage pet peeves.